A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Striding forward now is the DH, Edgar Nunez. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Nunez.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now in the box, Big Dog Singh. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Count 1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Reyes stands at second with 2 gone. Line toward the alley in left center. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Striding in, Big Dog Singh, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Popped him up. Veras in foul ground. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Big Dog Singh will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. On to first, and it's a quick start to the third. Digging in, Big Dog Singh. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Big Dog Singh.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Coles is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Sound wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Ted McHenry earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Johnny Knapp wraps it up for the save, his 15th of the campaign.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Montgomery Biscuits.
Minor League Baseball is live. Gerald Land will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Coles at third with 2 away.
Fourth, the third baseman, Andres Aviles.
This is on the ground over to first. Singh right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Kevin Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kevin.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. The throw pulls him off the bag. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Leading off for Nashville.
Digging in to try it again. Big Dog Singh. He reached on a single in his first try. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Franklin.
Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. There he goes. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Parsons makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in and looking for more. Big Dog Singh. He singled his last time up.
Singh.
On its way is pitch number 75. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Big Dog Singh will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's set, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter, Andrew Toles.
The right fielder.
He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is.
Ready once again, Edgar Nunez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit to first. To his left, Singh. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Big Dog Singh. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Grounded back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but
now
mixed
batting,
in with one of those 4
shortstop,
was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. Here now the 2-2. Runner going a second time. This one's down to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So digging in now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Kiner-Falefa.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Soft liner toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will... 7-5 tonight's final. Nashville used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Yohander Mendez wins his 3rd of the season.
Express, 9 runs.
Now on your home for minor league baseball. So here's the cleanup hitter, Big Dog Singh, an absolute hitting machine right now. He's already added 9 base hits to his season total in this series alone. Popped him up. Mendoza is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Now to the plate, number 9. With 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series, he's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. To second for 1. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Now batting, Big Dog Singh. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Nick Franklin, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the 0-2 pitch. And there he goes towards second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. Striding in once again, Kevin Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Big Dog Singh. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive.
Stepping in, Kevin Ramos. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Ramos.
On the ground to the right side. Defoe over to his left. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Nashville. Big Dog Singh. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if this teammate can bring him home.
Nick Franklin will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was insurance run comes across to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game.
The final line score.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
The game's future stars are on
Ladies and
display as
gentlemen.
minor league baseball. Stepping in, Big Dog Singh. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Skoglund isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty B, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Runner goes for second. High in the air down the right field line. Edler on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group? Digging in, Andres Santiago, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Santiago.
Wind up and the 0-1. Pops this one up. Singh has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Standing in, Charles Edler.
Now
he drew a walk his first time up.
Charles Edler.
Popped up. Singh on the move. He's there and records the first out. So striding forward now,
The
Big Dog Singh.
number 9.
He flew out in his last at-bat.
Sing.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Singh has been having a big season to this point, and so far the fans are rewarding him with a ton of all-star love. He leads all first basemen in votes coming into today.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
Here now the 2-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will bang up against the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time. At the plate, Big Dog Singh. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, and he wound up getting thrown out. But he hit the ball well, and he'll look to do the same thing again right here, boys. It was unfortunate for him and the team the way that play ended, but it was a nice swing.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Coming to the plate now, Tawn Tucker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Galvis has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Now batting.
At the plate, Nick Franklin. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So striding in, Andreas Alvarez.
Now batting, third baseman, Andreas
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get 2. The second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Striding into the box,
now
Big Dog Singh,
baseman,
as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. And tonight's final, 7-3. The Omaha Storm Chasers crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win.
Score. First for the victorious Omaha Storm Chasers.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 6th. Now at the plate, Big Dog Singh. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Singh.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what
well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance?
Leading
Jose
off for
Valladares. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jose. Bolideri.
Grounded to first. Singh takes it in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping into the box,
The
big
first
dog
baseman,
Singh.
number 9,
0 for 1 for him
big
here in
dog
this one.
Singh.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a now at the plate, Pedro Silva. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Silva.
And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul, and the inning is over. What was that all about? And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one. Now at the plate, Eric Inaba. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all.
So stepping in, Andres Santiago. He singled his last time up.
Santiago.
This is on the ground over to first. Singh has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in, big dog Singh. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Singh.
First offering on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1. Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Where with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 1-2. Cue shot here out towards short. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Ro. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
He's running. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away. And now is the Stanford product, Alex Blandino. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 with this one. And he just manages to get his hand in. The 3-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Bolideri. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here it comes, 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, what a play! One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this.
Yeah, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score.
Ball game for the victorious Sounds. 2 runs on 5 hits.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today we wrap up. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Big Dog Singh. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. hit and run
Batting
tactic
fifth.
used to perfection.
Shortstop.
Balls hit to the
Nick.
outfield. The batter does his job.
Franklin.
I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick. Out. But he's got.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Big Dog Singh. He reached on a single in his first try. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Nick.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
The 0-2 delivery. Popped him up. Inaba is there for it. And that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man. Standing in, Big Dog Singh. He singled his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Quinn is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up now, Ryan O'Hearn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he a spin and a throw, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're
stepping up to the plate, Big Dog Singh starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Settling in now, Nick Franklin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Franklin.
The 3-1 to first, reined in. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Runner breaks for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Next will be the designated hitter, Alex Blandino, and their runners at the corners now.
Alex Blandino.
Now the runner's on his way home. Oh, what a stop on the slide to second for 1. What a play. And just like that, this one is over. 8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The Storm Chasers jumped out to an early lead. Live from Philadelphia, all set
And
for
now,
baseball from
please
the home of the
welcome
Phillies,
the
Citizens Bank
National
Park.
League
It'll be the
Futures.
youngsters with the chance to shine here, the Futures game between the American League Futures and the National League Futures. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Let's play ball. Out. Keep straight. Out. Ball four. Take the ball. That's ball four. Got it. He's out. 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 Three. Out. He's out. Three. Out. Three. Got it. Out. Ball four. Take the base. Three. Three. He's out. 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 Ball four. Take the base. Out. He's safe. He's safe.
4-0 the score tonight. The AL Futures used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
Our final line score.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it. A player is confronted with a less than stellar stat. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Now on your home for minor league baseball.
Ladies and gentlemen,
MLB The Show has coverage.
Let's play ball. Out. Out. He's out. Out. That's ball two.
Coming to the plate now, Big Dog Singh. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back in standing. First offering on its way. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And he is out on the tag. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Big Dog Singh.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Into the box now, Big Dog Singh. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Down and away, ball one. Drilled right back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
The catcher,
at the plate, Tawn Tucker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Runners on the move for second. Now a changeup is bounced to second, and there's one away. So coming to the plate, Nick Franklin, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Franklin.
Ready on 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. The tag gets one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Pedro Aviles. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. Stepping into the box, Big Dog Singh. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second as they cut it to 1 at 4-3 now. So a big moment here and standing in, Tawn Tucker. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being caught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
The 1-2. And there he goes towards second. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's
Here now
off.
is our
if they get
final
one
line
of the
score.
next two,
First
the
for the
series is
victorious
theirs.
Isotopes, 4 runs.
The game's future stars are on display. Colby Allard, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into the game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Ready now, Pedro Aviles. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Baseman, Pedro Aviles.
The 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1. Coming to the plate now, big dog Singh, and he can give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder Mikey Matuk to bat next. Popped high in the air. Singh is underneath this one. And he will put it away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Digging in once again, Morgan Long. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Long.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in now, big dog Singh. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Reinecker is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. In now, big dog Singh, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Matuk is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Albuquerque used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
First for the victorious Isotopes, 6 runs.
There is rain in the. Into the box, big dog Singh. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Singh.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
And the runner's breaking for third. Now that's popped up. Rondon is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. Mark, how do they bounce? Now in the box, big dog Singh. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Singh runs pretty well, which is interesting given the position he plays on the field. Usually the speedy guys are in the middle infield or in the outfield where there's a lot of ground to cover, but that's not the case with him. His plus speed makes him really unique at his position.
Yeah, he does possess such an interesting skill set. It might not help him on the defensive side, but man, from an offensive standpoint, what a tool to possess. Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
The batter, the
digging in, Nick Franklin. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a tag, and he is out easily. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. Bounce to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Pedro Aviles. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Aviles.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding in, Big Dog Singh. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Reyes, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reinecker calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again. Big Dog Singh. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's
Ball
down.
1.
That's the ball.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 25 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost.
Now at the plate, Tony Walters.
The catcher,
He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Tony Walters.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Jose Rondon. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Jose.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. The throw to Defoe. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 8-1 is the final tonight.
The final
Nashville
line score for our
Sound
ball game.